Hello there.
Okay, so we have some more casting details for Godzilla x Kong 3 that have hit the web, but they seemingly confirm some actually pretty important and concrete details about Godzilla x Kong 3 that actually may confirm a crazy plot leak that came out a few weeks ago, or at least tease some of those details to be true. We are going to discuss it in this video and discuss why we think that the villain of this movie may have been seemingly teased in a big way with new plot details about Godzilla x Kong 3 that have broken the last hour over on Hollywood Reporter. We're going to discuss it in this video. If you guys enjoy my MonsterVerse content, consider subscribing, and let's get into the video.
The Atomic Fair.
Okay, so I'm going to get straight into it. We have new casting details about a new cast member for Godzilla x Kong 3 over on X that has hit the web from The Hollywood Reporter, and it says that we are set to see Delroy Lindo appear in this movie as the boss of Kaitlyn Dever's character for Monarch. But it says something interesting about his character and his role at Monarch that seemingly confirms a plot leak that came out a few weeks ago, or at least teases it in a major way. Now, this plot leak that came out a few weeks ago said this about the movie: that the movie seems action heavy, but a somber tone throughout, with serious implications involving the world's leaders adopting a new government agency to dismantle Monarch and take over Hollow Earth operations, with the ultimate goal of collapsing it and effectively sealing the monsters away once and for all after the destructive events of Godzilla x Kong and the revelation of undocumented portals in the Hollow Earth. Now, I think that sounds like a solid plot, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. If that ends up real, I have zero problems with this, although I do want to see the inclusion of some Toho kaiju popping up in this film. I do think this is a solid plot, but it says the antagonist this time is actually an enraged Godzilla because of the world government's throwing off the balance of nature. They said Shimo returns for a cameo, but is subdued by the military with new Hollow Earth anti-Titan weaponry and the use of mechanized zombie titans. Now, the zombie titans thing is what threw a lot of people off and what leads a lot of people to say, hey, this is bullshit, this is a fake leak. But they said that it includes skull crawlers, so it would be like mechanized mecha skull crawlers, which would be pretty cool. But it says that this angers the great apes in the Hollow Earth, who see the humans as tyrants, no different than Scar King. Kong is especially angered by the use of reanimated skull crawlers, but that ties pretty closely to a recent casting announcement, being this guy Delroy Lindo, who is going to be the boss of Kaitlyn Dever's character over at Monarch. But this is what the Hollywood Reporter said. Sources say that Lindo will play Kaitlyn Dever's boss at Monarch, the shady scientific organization that sometimes helps and sometimes hunts the Titanic creature. So that is a big revelation, guys, for this movie, and seemingly hints about the fact that this latest plot leak could actually be real. We could actually see Monarch ending up hunting down the Titans and using anti-Titan weaponry to seal the Hollow Earth under orders of the government, and it would make a lot of sense for this film. Now, Mr. Goji, who is a big Godzilla scooper over on X, said this about the film. He said, it's looking like this next MonsterVerse film will have a similar tone to Godzilla 2014, but with more action sequences and the inclusion of Kong once again. Of course, the fights will be more destructive this time around, with the final battle being more grand than the previous ones. And he says that he can't wait for the movie, but that also sets up a lot of plot details that seem to have been teased over at this plot leak on Reddit a few weeks ago that has a lot of fans buzzing and speculating about what the actual plot of this film is going to end up being. So comment down below, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you think the idea of Monarch hunting down the Titans under orders of the government would make sense for a plot for the next movie. The idea of a new Godzilla design, and ultimately an angered and evil Godzilla who just wants to see humanity ultimately destroyed due to the destructive nature in the war that they have ongoing with the Titans. So comment down below, let me know what you guys think about all this stuff. And for this video, that is all I got. So until the next one, be safe and stay